What do you immediately judge as trashy? Littering. People with zero manners and no self-awareness. Like when you're walking past a group of people that are taking up the entire sidewalk and they all just expect you to be the one to move out of the way. Or when someone gets irrationally angry at a fast food retail worker for a simple mistake. People proclaiming they have haters. People who walk around with their phones on speaker. People with young kids who aren't paying attention to them in public and letting them do whatever. People who use naming their children to show off how quirky or creative they are. Your child has to live with that name forever. It's not an excuse to show how cool you are. People who stand in line with FaceTime on speakerphone. Parents smoking around their small children. Parents who don't discipline their kids at all. People who talk loudly while eating and giving no care to the food projectiles flying out of their gullet. People just yelling at their kids for the smallest things, hitting them too. The Calvin Hobbes car decals that depict them peeing on pretty much anything. People who leave their dogs outside all day. Dogs that bark and howl constantly. People who watch videos with sound on in public places like doctors' offices. Airing dirty laundry on social media. People talking to other people on speakerphone in public places. Grocery stores, restaurant, etc. Cheating on partners. People screaming at their kids or significant others in public. Anyone who goes on Maury, angry and or hateful political stickers on someone's car. People who give service industry workers waitstaff, sanitation, retail, etc. shit. Doing drugs around your kids, or having drugs around your kids. Roommate said a good one, truck nuts. The fake testicles people hang under their pickup truck. Littering, stealing, inconsiderate behaviors, being too loud, blocking places people need to get through, leaving messes, blasting music. Beauty pageants, especially child beauty pageants, where are trashy among other things. Smoking while pregnant. It's unpardonable. People who double park. People covered head to toe in marijuana attire. Like, we get it, you like to smoke. It's 2022. But wearing it like a badge of honor, what are you, in middle school? Being rude to anyone in customer service. Loud obnoxious people in public. Not putting your grocery cart away. TikTok dancing in public. Chewing gum or food with an open mouth. The sound is trash. People who don't use their blinkers. Smoking while pregnant or around children. Influencers. Listening to music on your phone on speaker mode in public. Humiliating your children, especially in public. Anyone with a Calvin peeing sticker. It's both plagiarism and distasteful. Meth use. Flexing, donating or being a humanitarian. It's no longer selfless when you post yourself up about it. People who have loud-ass cars and weave through traffic or race past speed limits to look cool. You're not, and the only people who don't think you're not an ass are you and your shitty friends. Duck face. Remnants can still be found. A Confederate flag. Damn. After reading all of these responses, I guess it's me. People who let their kids absolutely destroy the table at restaurants and just leave the table and floor completely covered in food, a dripping and sticky mess. Don't even bother to ask for napkins or try to even gather it up, just leave. Disturbing sayings on baby outfits such as "lock up your daughters." Married couples who hate each other. Why did you get married if you don't even like your spouse? Then everyone else has to deal with them constantly belittling each other and treating each other like crap. But it's treated as normal somehow. Men who describe themselves as alpha. Gender reveals. Kids with ridiculous names. Those disgustingly long fake nails. Loud-ass cars. Like nobody is coming to the sound of your Dodge Charger. Angela from 90 Day Fiancé. Women who try to be the cool girl, cool GF, and act like they don't need basic human respect cause they're just so chill. Not putting the shopping cart in the designated area. I know it's judgmental, but I can't lie. Neck face tattoos. Couples arguing in public. Having sex with a person you would not kiss. Small children riding in cars without car seats, seatbelts. Not paying your employees a livable wage while being filthily rich. Ignorance. Landfills. People who can only think in political sides. Reddit trolls X200 VO weight. Massive comb-overs. Reality TV shows. The other day I was driving behind a truck who stopped at a green light. I looked around, nothing was coming, so I gave a quick honk at him. He hit the gas and proceeded to flip me off. Trashy. I didn't tell him to stop at a green light. That's not how traffic lights work, and now you are angry with me because you can't drive correctly. Kardashians. Twerking. People with pumped up lips. It's like a massive sign above their heads. I'll probably get hate, but oh well. Lip injections. Every girl has them nowadays. They look terrible. We should love ourselves the way we are. People who curse at their toddlers at all, but especially heinous when doing it in public. Cool white lights. Raccoons. Cheating on your partner. White girls that talk like they're black. People that wear clothes that are obviously way too small. People of Walmart kind of too small. Reality TV. Typing in all caps and really bad misspellings in text correspondence. Someone who has no empathy or concern for anyone else except for themselves. Chewing with your mouth open. Smoking in the car with your kids in the back and all the windows up. Parents who smoke cigarettes in the car with their kids in the back seat. Having curse words or inappropriate images on your clothing or vehicle. My ex-girlfriend. People who wear pants but have their underwear showing. People who abbreviate even the smallest of things while texting. For example, saying good as good or GD. People who smoke cigarettes in the direct vicinity of their young children. 7 old beat-up cars parked in front of their duplex and neighbors' houses. Speaking from current experience of neighbor, judging other people for things that don't hurt anyone. When someone says I seen long fake nails. Rich people with an elitist attitude that don't spend their precious time on people less than them, are people who are simply a higher form of trash. People with weed decals patterns all over the place. We get it, you smoke. You don't need to make it your whole personality. Bigotry. People who talk down on others to make themselves look good. Hawking loogies. Chicks that use their undertitty as a wallet. Chewing tobacco. Not using headphone on public transit. Spitting. Lifted trucks with giant flags hanging from them. People still flying Trump flags. Bunch of cult members when they have the stench of cigarettes on them. TikTok trends. Face tattoos. I know, I'm old. Spitting on the streets. Hookup culture. Fighting because your ego is too big for your britches. Smoking while pregnant, drinking while pregnant. Anything you'd imagine you'd see on Jerry Springer or Maury Povich. Disrespect, cursing every second. Vulgar home decorations. Sorry, your throw pillow that says fuck or cunt in cursive letters isn't cool or funny. It's just trashy. People that use curses in almost every sentence. Twerking. People who chew gum like cows chewing cud. Multi-generational drunks. Babies in bars. Scammers. Parents who use foul aggressive language in front of their kids' parents. Cheaters. Those who blow their noses at a meal table. Responsibility slackers. Pregnant women who smoke. Being loud and obnoxious in public for no reason is the one that gets me every time, especially if they're being a Karen lol. Sneaking around behind your girlfriends who pretty much finances your life cause you're disabled back to drive 1,000 miles with your kids and tow to bang my soul in a shitty motel. In fact, the whole situation is garbage. Though, that might be an insult to refuse everywhere. Karens. Live, laugh. Love decor. Face tattoos. Everlasting jobstopper. Those long fake-ass Allen fingernails. Yep, sorry, you're trash. Having more than 2 rusted out broken down cars on your front lawn. The pink camo print. Not the fashionable camo print, the type with the twigs leaves printed on them that you would wear to hunt if it was an appropriate color. They are the Cookie Monster pajamas of the South. Talking on the phone in public with speakerphone. People having opinions on other people's sexual preferences. Referring to women as females like a damn Ferengi. Are trashy. Yelling at people being rude over small things. People who argue loudly in public or fight with people on the phone where everyone can hear. No one else needs to know your affairs. We're just trying to relax at a nice restaurant and eat in peace. Spitting, burping, and or farting in public. I was worried I'd read the comments and find out I'm actually trashy. But phew, I have the same complaints as you guys do lol. Smoking right outside the playground. Smoking weed drinking at the playground. Yelling in public unless it's an emergency. Getting in someone's face and talking about hitting them instead of actually doing something. Letting your kids run around unsupervised in inclement weather without jackets. Let me take a walk around my neighborhood and I'll get back to you with more in a few. Having a chewing tobacco spit cup. Anywhere. It's just revolting. Getting angry being rude towards healthcare professionals, waiters, customer service, etc. Chewing gum or food with mouth open. People who treat service workers like shit. Anyone with a locally hated sticker on their vehicle. Truck nuts and that sticker of Calvin pissing. People who don't put their shopping carts away. It's not racism cause they're white or it's not sexist cause I'm a woman. No, you are exactly those things. Quit justifying it. You're a part of the problem. Twerking. Augmented boobies. Putting your feet on the seats of public transport. Not picking up after your dog. Let's go Brandon bumper stickers and flags. I'm not even pro-Biden but that shit makes me cringe so hard. Not tipping, or being rude to servers. Nope. The middle finger in pictures. One word. People who make gross wet mouth noises while eating. Impossibly long fake eyelashes and breast tattoos. Aggressive and ignorant people that do not have the capacity to empathize with others. When people throw cigarette butts out their car window. I usually hope the wind catches it and flings it into their mouth causing them to choke even though I know it'll never happen. But hey, I can dream. Toddlers in public wearing only a diaper. People wearing pajamas in public. Sagging pants. Bad hygiene, when they can easily take care of themselves. Spitting on the ground. People that go to a restaurant, nitpick on everything, act like entitled shitbags to their waitstaff, and then leave no tip. Money can buy you nicer things, but it can't buy you class. This trend of these 1-inch long fingernails and now these 1-inch long eyelashes. And then heavy makeup on top of that and brightly colored wigs. It's so clownish looking. Vaping. Extra large ladies wearing them black tight leggings that when they bend over you can see through. Girls who wear crop tops in really cold weather and walk around in public spaces. Also, I'm just jealous. But also, like seriously. TikTokers or any influencer who uses their body for attention. People who are rude to customer service employees. Price tags still taped to the bottom of high heels. People parking on their lawn. I'm not talking rural areas where that's pretty much the only parking situation on their property, but the suburbs where they could be parking in the garage, driveway or on the street but they opt for parking on the lawn instead, or in addition to the driveway BC they have too many damn cars. 2 broken down vehicles, especially on the front lawn. Mullets, slides and dirty white socks. Loud and aggressive talkers. People with imaginary haters. People who pierce their baby's ears. Wearing printed pajama pants out in public. Snapping their gum. Truck nuts. Fake tans. Anyone older than 15 years old that wears DC shoes. Bad spelling. Autocorrect exists, and if your grammar spelling is too bad for autocorrect, then there's no hope. People who wear pajamas to go shopping. Judging others for something that has no negative effect on them or others. Like you just seem insecure at that point.